Hi, I'm Scott, the Miniature Maniac, and today we're not talking about anything related to miniature painting specifically. What up, Mini family? Now that 60% of my viewers have clicked away, let's get down to business. I haven't made a video in a while. Why's that? I recently finished a basement renovation. These things are never actually finished. Which included removing old carpet, removing underlayment, removing trim, painting the walls, preparing the floor for vinyl, installing trim, installing blinds, installing new light fixtures, and more. After that was done, I finally got to move into the basement with all my stuff and figured out while I was moving in, I should take the opportunity to make some upgrades to my battle station and YouTube channel. The first change you'll notice is this set. It's a work in progress, and I'll add more art and geek chic to the walls as I get it, but as I'm sure you know, this stuff is expensive and takes a little bit of time to acquire a set and make a few gallery walls. The other change that you might notice that's a little bit more subtle is the audio is better. I picked up a new microphone, a new sound recorder, and also a new way to hang the microphone so it's closer to my mouth, and also so I'm not jostling and hitting the microphone stand like I was with my old setup. The other thing that was also kind of tricky is that when I installed new vinyl floors, the reverberation in the room had increased since I removed the carpet. So I installed foam in the ceiling, reverberation in the room had increased since I removed the carpet. So I installed foam in the ceiling, I put down a rug, and I also put up some sound blankets to cut down on the reverb so we can make nice, crystal clear recordings. In the meantime, I also created a new hobby light for my desk and also a photography station which sits right next to me where you can get cool photos like this. Both videos of these constructions are pending. And now for some general news stuff. Firstly, I'd like to say that I personally didn't handle releasing videos in 2017 very well. And I know it's not over, but I'm just being retrospective now. I think I managed about one video a month, which is not where I want to be. I know I can't handle one video a week without like killing myself, but I think I can manage something better, something more like 2 videos a week. And I have a pretty good schedule figured out for how I'm going to do that, but it's going to impact my stream schedule, which I'll talk about now. So my plan is to operate 2 months in advance with my writing and 1 month in advance with my shooting and editing. So let's do an example. Say it's January 1st, 2018. In December 2017, I should have shot and edited the 2 videos that would be released in January. In November, I should have written those 2 scripts that would then be shot and edited in December and then released in January. In December, I should be writing the script that's going to be shot in January and then released in February, and then so on and so forth. My plan to do this is to, in the beginning of a month, to do all the shooting of the videos that I can't stream. So things like this, things like talking head that I can't stream, and also the little B-roll shots that I insert to mask cuts are all items that I can't stream. But stuff that I can stream is stuff like painting tutorials. If I'm doing an heavy metal marine video, I can stream the process of me painting that. So the expectation should be that in the beginning of the month, possibly for the first week or less or more, depending on what videos I'm shooting, I probably won't be streaming because I'll be doing that in the morning when I normally stream. But then later into the month, possibly 2 weeks in or less or more, I will start my normal streaming schedule again once the shooting is done. Things like editing and writing the scripts I can do after work, but things like shooting are things that I need to get done will happen in the morning, which will take up that streaming time. General news item number 2, what happened with the custom cutting mat thing that you talked about? Well, the rightful artist winner of that whole vote was Riddick Art. But I think he has bigger fish to fry and is just busy in general because he's taking a long time to respond to my commission request. So I got in contact with Art of Nerd Gore and he responded to me, and he even got a sketch done in a relatively quick turnaround, a quick 20-minute sketch, and I'm already loving this character. It's like an undead white and with a banner that says paint more minis. So I'm super excited to see this character, and I'm pretty sure if it's continuing in the same way that it's continuing now, it's It's probably gonna become the mascot of the channel, man. Finally, let's talk about Patreon. I wanna start leveraging Patreon to increase the quality of videos in this channel even more, but I wanna get feedback from you guys before I just go and start a campaign willy-nilly. I think too many creators just assume what their viewers want and don't solicit feedback. But there's two caveats that I wanna discuss before soliciting feedback, and the number one is I don't ever wanna put content behind a paywall, and I'm sure you guys don't want me to do that either. But I don't wanna put videos or work in progress photos or behind scenes stuff behind a paywall. I just wanna have that stuff freely available to you guys. Two, I don't want to do any monthly giveaways. I think my time is already divided a lot, and doing a monthly giveaway would really kind of turn Patreon and YouTube into even more of a job that it already isn't supposed to be. So those are the two things I want to avoid doing for Patreon. But that leaves a lot of options open, seeing videos like a week early, getting shout outs in videos and stuff like that. So what do you guys think would be valuable for a Patreon campaign for this YouTube channel? In regards to why I want to do Patreon, it's all about just wanting to advance this channel even faster. I have a full-time job, so all the money that I make through this channel and AdSense and Amazon and Twitch subscriptions and donations go right back into my stream and right back into my videos. Like this new set, all this new equipment, everything was made possible by all that money that I earned through all those different revenue streams. And that's awesome. And I'm so glad that people like my viewers can play a part in that and be part of my success. It really does feel like this is more of a joint effort than it really is just me sitting in my basement talking to a camera. So if Patreon's gonna enable me to just make that process faster and make higher quality videos, I mean, I think that's what I'd like to do, but maybe that's not what you guys want. So we'll see though. But a lot of video gear costs quite a bit of money. I'm not sure if you've ever looked into it, but it can be really expensive. So it takes a little bit of time to save up for it. But if I can get it faster and deliver higher quality videos sooner, then I think that's preferred. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this channel that you and I have created. And I really mean that. I'm not trying to be sentimental right now. Everything from the artwork on the walls to the bulbs in my light fixture that I use as a key, to the microphone, to the sound recorder, to the camera that I use was all earned in a large part by the money that I make through those various revenue streams that I mentioned earlier. And that's a really big deal. A lot of larger YouTubers always said things like how the community and themselves are really, working together in the channel. I never really understood that, but in this past year, I really am starting to understand that. You guys are invested in me and I'm invested in you, and it's a relationship that produces this content. And I'm super appreciative of the love that you guys offer me through sharing my videos with your friends, liking it, subscribing, and watching the video from beginning to end. I really do appreciate that. But more important than new equipment and flashy videos and channel updates about unimportant things, more importantly, don't forget to...